Fishing with nets every night had become a habit for Rajiv. Monsoon season was raining and the wind was blowing, as if it had been going on for 12 days continuously, decreasing once and then increasing again. Rajiv went fishing alone every night. Even if someone wants to go along, Rajiv didn't want to take with him. This will speed up his fishing. Rajiv went out fishing on 80. Due to the lack of electricity all day, the battery of the torchlight did not have much charge. Even after that, he got addicted to fishing. In about 30 minutes, many fish were caught by the nets. The charge of the light was over, so he came home and saw that there was no fish in the bag. Rajiv began to think about where the fish would go. I thought to myself again, who saw the cat while urinating in the middle of the way? Did the cat eat any fish or not? It can be. But how to eat so many fish in just 2 minutes? Rajiv's mother asked. Why didn't he get any fish today? All this could not be said to the mother, because she would be anxious. No, Mom, today the light was not charged. After a while I saw that the light had turned off. He fell asleep after eating. He dreamed of the night cat in sleep. The cat said to Rajiv, "This road is ours, all the fish in the area are also ours, and you will never come to fish on this road again." Morning came, and Rajiv remembered his night dreams. Thought it might be a mistake in my mind. Maybe he was taking that cat so seriously, that's why he dreamed something like that. He went out again tonight with the nets. Didn't get a single fish today. Think about how it feels. Rajiv never came empty-handed, but what was happening in 2 days? In night dreams, last night's cat was standing far away and staring at Rajiv with wide eyes. And saying, "I said no, this is our road, not to come for any fish on this road. Why did you come to the after prohibited conditions? We don't forbid anyone for the second time, even then we forbid you. If you come after this, I will leave you with a lot of damage." Rajiv woke up in the morning and started thinking about the dreams of the night. Can't figure out why someone forbids fishing with a cat in a dream with him. Rajiv did not share the dream with anyone. Rajiv was very angry tonight, and went fishing again on the same route, and decided in his heart that he would do something if he found the cat. He got a big fish. A little further, he saw the cat. The cat looked very angry. The body structure of the cat seen while fishing on the first night, and the dream of the last 2 nights was the same. Rajiv decided it could be the cat. Rajiv got angry and hit with the stick to kill the cat. The cat died. But instantly the cat turned into a crow. Rajiv got a bit scared. How did a cat turn into a crow? Wasn't it something else? Rajiv did not catch any more fish that night. He went home quickly. He fell asleep, and in the middle of the night heard the call of many crows around the house, who was hitting many stones on the tin of the house. Rajiv came out and saw that there was no crow, the rocks were not on the ground. Not getting anything, Rajiv went home and slept. After 20 minutes, the crow called again and someone pounded the tin. Rajiv now got angry and came down outside, looked around the room with the light, did not see any crow, and did not find any sign of rock. As soon as Rajiv enters the house, he saw the cat he killed while fishing at night staring at him in front of the door. Rajiv unconsciously falls to the ground. In the morning he regained consciousness and found himself in bed. His mother was sitting next to him. After regaining consciousness, Rajiv's mother asked, "What happened to you? You were lying in front of the door." Rajiv did not say anything to his mother. His mother was old. If he said something, she might be worried for him. Rajiv worked in a factory that was so far from his home. He thought that the cat might harm him if he stayed at home, so he decided to go to where he worked. Next day he left at noon, went to the factory and reached at night. In the room where Rajiv lives, there were 2 people. They and Rajiv work in the same factory with yarn. One is Arif, another is Nihal. Everyone fell asleep. Around 2 in the night, Rajiv woke up to the sound of a cat calling. When he opened his eyes, he saw that was the same cat. After a while, it disappeared again. That night was spent in fear of Rajiv. The next day, Rajiv didn't go to work. Only one thought was swirling in his mind. He saw that cat here again meant that it would harm him. Something must be done. We'll go to a master tomorrow. Everyone slept together tonight. Rajiv's friends Arif and Nihal are woken up by catcalling. They got up and found that Rajiv was dead. The cat was never seen again. Rajiv's sudden death left his friends worried. News is sent home. There was no one else in the family except Rajiv's mother. So the two of them left for his house in an ambulance the next day with Rajiv. It was night on the way. Everything was normal. An old man was standing in front gesturing for the car to stop. Everyone thought there was a signal ahead, so they stopped the car. The old man immediately disappeared. Everyone got scared. Was it a mistake of mind? Not long ago, the old man stopped the car. How did he disappear now? After driving for some distance, suddenly a dog fell in front of the car, and the dog died. After driving for a while, a group of cats are running in the middle of the road. The driver passed this phase after trying hard. Why such incidents were happening again and again, Nihal thinking. Many things happen in front of a car with a body, when taking it at night. So that seems to be happening with them. After going some way, suddenly someone pulled the car back. The car was not moving forward, the car was turning around in the same place. The driver asked everyone to pray. Now the car was moving slowly. A lot of crows are running ahead. Arif and Nihal got out of the car. A lot of crows are running ahead. Arif and Nihal got down from the car and took a piece of brick from the side of the road and threw it at the crows. 2 crows were killed by the throw of rocks. All the crows leave. There were no other problems on the road. Rajiv was brought home and buried in a graveyard. The incident could have ended here. But no, this was where the main story begins. The next morning, Rajiv's body was not found in the grave. Who seems to have stolen the body by digging the ground? And a dead cat was found next to Rajiv's grave. Meanwhile, the area was buzzing. Rajiv's body was stolen at night. There had been new body thefts in the area so that someone's body like Rajiv's body is not stolen. Everyone is now being careful. A dead cat was found at the place of Rajiv's dead body. Arif and Nihal get upset after hearing this. Because, when the car of Rajiv's body was brought, many cats fell in front. All the cats were of the same color, and there was a cat of the same color next to Rajiv's grave. After thinking about it, the two became restless. Arif has had high fever since evening. A lot of crows are calling outside this way. It is not possible to think of crows calling at night. Arif's family brings a doctor. The doctor measured Arif's fever and found a fever of 104 degrees. Chances are high at night. Arif should be admitted to the district hospital as soon as possible during the night, otherwise something may happen. Arif's family takes a car and brings Arif to the hospital. Doctors perform various checkups and give treatment. Nothing could reduce Arif's fever. Arif died that night. Arif was brought home in the morning and buried. The next day, Arif's body was not found in the grave. 2 dead crows were found next to the grave. The rumor in the area is that Arif's body has also been stolen like Rajiv's body. There was a dead cat next to Rajiv's grave, and 2 dead crows next to Arif's grave. Nihal has gone to work. After hearing the news of Arif's death, a storm was blowing in his mind. Nihal went to a master and narrated all the incidents that happened while Rajiv's dead body was returning home in the night. Master gave some documents to Nihal. That thought disappeared from Nihal's mind. Every day it is night for Nihal to come home from work. Just like returning home one night, it seems that someone was following Nihal from behind. When Nihal looked back, he did not see anyone. After walking some distance, it seems that someone is following him from behind. He looked back and saw a dog. Seeing the dog, Nihal's fear disappeared, because dogs have a habit of walking at night. Nothing else happened with Nihal tonight. The next night, Nihal finished work and left for home. On the way, he saw a dead cow on the side of the road. 2 people are cutting the meat of the cow and taking it in a bag. A lot of stench was coming from the cow. No one can stand next to the cow for a minute, it stinks so much. Nihal thought to himself, they must be from a poor family, They are cutting the meat of a dead cow because of hunger. Eating the flesh of dead animals is forbidden. Besides, it smells bad. They should be banned. Nihal approached the people, and standing back said, "Brothers, you do not know that it is forbidden to eat the flesh of dead animals. If you don't mind, suppose I pay some money to buy some meat and eat it with your family. Don't eat dead beef." The people did not listen to Nihal, they kept cutting the meat. Nihal got angry and held the hand of one of them and said, "Brother, can you hear me?" People looked at Nihal. What a scary face. Fire is burning in the eyes. One of them slaps Nihal. Nihal faints later. Nihal regained consciousness in a hospital the next afternoon. A nurse came and said, "Truck driver saw you lying on the side of the road and admitted you to the hospital." Nihal started to think that there were still good people living in the world. Nihal came directly from the hospital to the village house. He went to Kaviraj and told him everything. Kaviraj felt everything and said, "It's not something small, it can be something huge. And they are not alone. I will try to heal you as much as I can." Nihal was somewhat normal for 3 to 4 days. In one night, Nihal developed a high fever. So much fever that at one point Nihal died. Nihal is buried. In this regard, everyone in the area, due to the previous 2 incidents, if someone died, they would guard for 3 or 4 days after buried, so that no one could steal the body. Nihal's grave was also guarded. Nihal's body was not found in the early morning when everyone was asleep. 2 crows are found next to the grave. Later, no bodies were stolen from the area. Various rumors spread in the area. Rajiv, Arif, and Nihal used to live in the same room. Surely they were under the influence of some injustice or some indecent jinn, so their death and bodies were not found. The road through which Sajid fished. No one went fishing on that road and never came back healthy. Some slip and break their hands, some break their legs. Some people have fever for many days. Since then, no one has gone fishing through that road at night. He who goes sees something. Almost 4 years passed. One day the master of a mosque in that village saw in a dream that there was a banyan tree at the corner of the road. Some different animals were living there. Their main food was fish. Because of this, they did not allow anyone to catch fish in this way. They killed Rajiv, Arif, and Nihal.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. It's free. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon for update mysterious paranormal videos.